Good morning. My name is Haesun Kim, advisor of Gangnam Labor Law Firm. Today, with the labor attorney Jung Bong-soo, we will introduce a particular case where a YouTuber has been qualified as an employee, ordinary employee. It was published. This article was published by Labor Daily. So could you introduce the background of the story, please?
Yes. Hello. How are you today? This is Bong-soo Jung, Korean labor attorney. Today I'm very happy to introduce a very particular case related to the relation between freelance and employee. So one of the freelancer who worked for a particular very famous YouTuber who has 101.4 million subscribers. So I'm sure he earned just enough money to hire a particular manager for the supporting staff. Yeah. So he hired one supporting staff for his YouTube the video making. So in this process, after hired this particular employee, then within in 2 weeks there are some accident happened while he took a video. So then YouTube manager was seriously injured in his back. So the YouTube manager had to be hospitalized and treated. So because of the back ache, he could not work, so he had to quit. Then he requested for compensation by work-related accident insurance, but the employee welfare agency that represent such work-related accident cases rejected because this YouTube manager cannot be an employee. So then one of the labor attorney who represent this case take this case to the labor administrative office in Seongnam, Gyeonggi province, and he successfully represented this YouTube manager. It's not freelancer, but he is the employee following according to the Korean Labor Standard Act. So he showed some evidence, even though there are no written employment agreement, but his work style follow exactly what the labor law explain about employee status. Like this YouTube manager supposed to receive the fixed salary each month. Also, he had to attend that workplace the certain time from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Also, the area is fixed area. So considering such some relation like personnel and financial relation, the employee cannot be a freelancer. Freelance means they are free to work for any other person, but this case, this person was engaged to this particular employee. Also working hours, also workplace is limited for this one. So that means this employee should be regarded as an employee. Through this investigation process, labor inspector decide that this YouTube manager is an employee because he his work style satisfy the requirement of employee status.
I see. So I think this is a kind of a lucky case, the YouTuber who worked only 2 weeks. Ordinarily, if we consider salary is like a monthly salary, but nevertheless, and even he was not, he did not sign a written contract, just a verbal contract. Then maybe this labor attorney, because he appealed to the labor administration office, he was lucky to be considered as employee.
Yeah,
is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he was very lucky. So employee welfare agent that represent some compensation for work-related accident approved this case as a work-related accident. Also, labor attorney who represent this case successfully represent this case. So what we can learn from this case is the judgment whether the person is employee or not is decided by actual work relation, not the outside things like written employment contract, or whether the person is listed as a social insurance coverage, also whether they pay some income tax or corporate tax. So it usually how to judge employee status is based on actual working relation. So this labor attorney who represents this case successfully showed such an example. So that is something what we can learn when there is another related cases.
And I understand that Gangnam Labor Law Firm also specialize in the industrial accident and compensation insurance. So in case we have similar case, we can help the potential client.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So this is only this is a very good case. So this labor attorney used the channel of the labor administrative office because he need to get some permission that this freelance is employee rather than freelance itself. So because of that result, employee welfare agency had to accept it as a work-related accident. So it was a very successful and meaningful cases for the following or similar cases.
So could you introduce for the audience, they might be curious about the comparison difference from the between the freelancer and employee in this occasion. Could you explain?
There are many examples I can explain. So even though their workplace is fixed and also they working hours fixed, but when employee receive their income based on number of students they are teaching, then we regarded them as a kind of work partner rather than kind of employee. Also, some even though insurance sale, the telemarket, so their earnings depends on how much they sell, but if they controlled directly by the controller of that insurance, also if they could not get certain target, then they will be dismissed. So if they are strictly controlled by the certain agency, then we regarded them as employees. So when we deal with the competition between freelancer and employee, we have to consider actual practice, how they work. So usually we respect the concept of employee, the definition according to the Article 2 of the Labor Standard Act. Employee means who provide labor service in return for earning wage under employer's supervision or workplace. So this is very concept. So outside things like written employment contract, social insurance coverage, they are not just they are reference items. It cannot be changed the relation as to decide whether it is employee or the freelancer. So I think this case showed a good example for the judging the similar case in the maybe in the near future.
I see. As you have said, I think this case can be influential for many other people who may be considered as a freelancer but can be qualified as employee to get the industrial accident insurance.
Yes, true. Yeah. So nowadays we have many different jobs. So these jobs we never expected about YouTube manager. Without following or maybe establishing their business entity, but the particular person hired this person and managed this relation so long time, then it may be working relation rather than freelance relation. Yeah.
I see. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, bye bye.